Hi guys, and welcome to the mess that is my room. In this video, I'm going to do just a quick experiment. I've never done this before, so I just want to share it with you guys. If it works, then yay. Have you ever had a compact powder, an eyeshadow, or just regular face powder, and then it fell and broke? Well, that happened to me actually twice in my eyeshadow palette. And I heard of this trick that you can put alcohol and then push a little bit and then it gets back together, and today I'm going to try that and show you the results. So what you'll need for this is some alcohol. I'm going to use a spoon and a little spatula. I'm going to be using it. It's nice if your product has kind of gone all over the place and you need to scoop it back to its original position, so that'll help. And I've also got some paper if I need to clean up anything. So now I'll be holding the camera so you guys can see it from my point of view. So here's my eyeshadow palette. It is a Brazilian brand, Catherine Hill. In my case, this eyeshadow and this one broke, so I'm going to try to fix them up. And it's kind of, the brown one is kind of all over the place. You can see there's some here and down here, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit of cleaning up. First of all, I have to clean this brown up, get it together, because there's barely any left in the original compartment. So I'm just gonna scrape the sides. I really like this palette because they recycled a CD box, as you can see. And so this part you can just take out, and I'm going to take this out to make my life a little bit easier. The sad part about this is that I don't even like the shade of brown very much. I barely use it, and now it's all over my other shades. So, yeah, not fun. Oh yeah, and the other sad thing is that my favorite shade from this palette, which is the silver, broke too. So, now I'm going to take my paper and just try to get it lightly off of the other eyeshadows. Okay, now I have most of it in there, and I'm going to do the actual thing with alcohol. So I'm just putting it on the cap to make it a little bit easier. And I just want to get like enough for 2 drops on the spoon. And I'm going to drop it in. And then just press it. Having a spatula is also good if you don't want to get your hands dirty while doing this. Oh wow, I think it's actually getting like harder. I think this might work. I'm gonna need a little bit more alcohol here. So yeah, I think you have to get like the whole area wet. You'll see that it kind of instantly gets harder. Well, the particles come together at least. And so you just kind of have to give shape to those particles, because now it really made a kind of paste. So if you give this a good shape, then I'm sure... Oh, I got some eyeshadow here. I'm sure you'll be able to, yeah, save your powder. I'm twisting this around too much. So yeah, I kind of got it like really, really soggy. And here, let me bring it to the camera. See, it became like a paste. If I poke it, you'll be able to see it. So I'm just gonna let that dry there. And then I'll be right back with the final dry results. This might take a little longer than I expected, so I'm going to do the silver one too, and then I'll just show you the final result for both. One thing I want to try doing, and I might make another video, is turning actual loose eyeshadow into compact eyeshadow, because I don't really like working with loose eyeshadow. It is really messy. If you tip it, then you lose like all your eyeshadow. So yeah, that I had an idea and I might just do it. Okay, so now they're dry. I'm not sure if they're 100% dry, but they're dry enough for me to touch them and try them out. The silver's still a little bit wet, but I can touch it. The silver is definitely not as intense as it used to be. This brown color I don't know because I didn't use it a lot, but I hope the silver gets more intense as it dries out, because since it's still dry, I mean it used to be basically this intense. See the difference. It's still wet, so I can feel that I'm not getting too many pigments on my finger. So I hope that when it dries out, it gets a little better. But yeah, it definitely works for getting your broken powder together. Here are the swatches. I'm not sure how well you can see them. Once they are completely dry, I'll swatch them again and show you to see if there really is a big difference in letting it dry completely. I'm pretty sure there will be. Hey guys, so now it's been a couple of hours and I'm gonna swatch these colors. They are dry now and we can compare to how they were when they were a little bit wet. Oh good, the silver is definitely more intense. It's still not as intense as it used to be, so yeah, this method turns out that it's really good for getting your powders back together, but you might lose some of the original quality, which is a shame. So you have two options when you want to save a powder that breaks. You can either really smash it up and turn it into a loose powder, or you can do this and get it back together. Be warned that the quality is a bit reduced when adding the alcohol, at least with the silver shimmery one. I don't know if that happens with matte colors. I'll have to try them out another time. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and this was a nice experiment. Tell me your results if you ever do this. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.